Yeah, and not just that. When I arrived, they told me, hey, you're gonna wrestle, pay per view because Scott injury, blah blah blah. I said, okay, no problem. When Sumay arrived, Jack Lanza called me. He was my agent. Said, Savio, come on. I said, yeah. He said, you're gonna wrestle 4 times. This happened, blah blah blah. I said, okay, no problem. And he said, well, I'm gonna give you, the details one by one. I said, no, give me all together. He gave me all the four matches, all the finishes right there. He said, but you sure? I said, don't worry, I got it. So the first, to be in the tournament, I have to beat IRS.
Yeah.
In the first match, pay-per-view, I believe was out of the pay-per-view, something like, well, whatever.
It was the pre-show before the event
Yeah,
even happened. They
exactly.
called the free-for-all, which on the
Yeah,
pay-per-view channel,
exactly.
you could watch it.
Yeah, and I wrestled him. First match, if you see that match, I took a bump to the hard camera side, and I hurt my cartilage right away. When I took the bump, bad bump, I took a bump, sit on the floor, and I went forward and crushed my cartilage, whatever. I mean, I was in pain, but I say nothing, jump in the ring, we finished the match. Nothing happened here. So in the back, I'm like, motherfucker. Well, so they say, well, it's gonna be open the pay per view. Then you wrestle Yokozuna. So Yokozuna was easy to do it, and let's do it. I was already warm, hot. We did it, whatever, and it was good, easy. Good match with Yoko. Now it's like now Savio could make it to all the way to the top. Was a big question, and that start working because the people start believing. Well, he win IRS. Oh, he's in now. Oh, Yokozuna. Now it's like Then was Double J, I believe was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Roddy maybe, I don't know. Well, so I did that match too. Now Savio said the last against Mabel. Let's see what happened. So they put in like a Rocky gimmick. They showed the statue and blah blah blah. It was okay. It was good. I love it. I love it. I was sharp in my cardio. I was doing. I remember I come in already as Klein for maybe a year, something like that. 9 months, let's say. I don't know. Then later I was doing the Savio Vega too. So I was training hard. I was hungry. I was training the cardio inside the ring. That 20 by 20, I was running like a nothing. And I was doing, man. I was doing, and I still do it. What I love, which is wrestling. And on top of that, you there making some money, traveling the world, doing what you love. Man. What else? So I did a great match. I believe was good. The what they did to with me there, and I'm happy.
That was a great night. That was a great night for all us
Yeah.
Savio Vega fans because, again, like you said, you beat IRS and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
he's replacing Razor. He's just in here to
So it's
replace
like
Razor.
yeah,
And then you're like,
yeah,
okay. And then you're like, oh, well, he's beat Yokozuna. He's a former world champion. Oh,
yeah,
okay. And then as you kept going through, you're like, wait a minute, he's beating big time talent here. And you get to the finals, but yet you were, as the story goes, it's slowly, you're
yeah,
like, can he do it? Can he do it? But yet
yeah.
you're wrestling 4 times. And these are not small men you're taking on. These are
No,
Mabel, Yokozuna.
yeah,
I believe you're right about the Rhodey or the Jeff Jarrett, one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
And then of course IRS. So these are no slouches in the ring either.
No,
So
good professional people. Which they did what they have to do, and I did my part. So it's together. That's the work and the power that we have together to make magic inside the ring.
I believed that night. I believed, but Mabel
Yeah.
squashed you because it's what's it,
Oh,
that man he's a massive behemoth.
yeah. Big monster.